Morgan. I wanted to give you some feedback on your story, and I just thought it might be easier to get a video feedback. And I'll just walk through the rubric and let you know where you can improve for next time. But first of all, good job on the first one. I learned a lot, so you had good information gathering. Um, so the formatting, you're supposed to actually do the word count. So I copied and pasted it into Word, and I could see that you had 319 words, which is a little bit short for these stories. They should be 400 to 450. And I will tell you how you can make it longer. And then you're also here supposed to list who your sources were. So, Charlotte Taylor, and as well as contact information. So just a couple little things there. The lead. So the first thing about the lead is that it's too long, right? So most leads are really just a sentence, and we never ever want to have a quote in the lead, the first paragraph. So you might go back and review the day that and the exercises that were about lead writing. I believe it was the first week of class, the Thursday class. Or it might have been Monday of the second week. But you should be able to find it. And so there's a website there, a link, and you should be able to, practice that a little bit and take a look at what leads. So that's one thing. I would actually, your very first sentence could be your lead. So in terms of grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors, pretty good. There were some things that you could improve. Let me see which ones here. Well, we don't abbreviate June. June is one of those months that's short already, so you don't do that. Um, I don't think you need a comma there. Um, for seven, eagle needs to be capitalized. Um, Apart. This one is not apart. It's a part, two separate words. This National Society of Minorities in Hospitality, those first words, big words, should be capitalized, and you don't need a comma here. So if this is something you think that you need to check, then maybe run by the writing studio and get some feedback on that. Um, Yeah, or if you've got a friend who's really good at grammar and punctuation, maybe ask them to take a look at it. And then, so here, is it appropriate to journalism in the university? Strong story idea. It's a great story idea. Very good there. The focus is pretty good. Um, I would maybe say more about the orientation. I mean, you do mention they get a mini tour. What's a mini tour? Like, what do they actually see and what do they not see? I mean, they get to see the library, or they get to see, I don't know. I don't know what it is that it includes. But, also, this is a big grammar thing. You have a lot of comma splices. So a comma splice is when you use a comma to join two sentences, but commas can't join sentences unless there's a word in there like and or another like connecting word. So you really need a period here and then a capital there. So we want to avoid comma splices. I'm probably going to give you guys a comma splice exercise one day online because it's a pretty common problem. You're not the only one who did that. Let's see. What else? The focus. AP style, there's quite a bit of stuff you could improve here. So for this, you want to look at the AP style guides that are posted in Blackboard, and you want to really review those carefully to make sure that you have the correct format. So this is, let me tell you here, right? North Carolina Central University should be N.C. Central University. Let's see. This is the incorrect formatting for this. What you should just say is said Charlotte Taylor Mass Communication Junior. Okay, so you don't use the word major, the correct format, and that's all in the AP style guide. This is correct. NCCU after is good. Let's see. Oh, there's also kind of a factual mistake in here. You say something like, some transfer students have their associates and then transfer to a 2-year school. No, they don't transfer to a 2-year school, they transfer to a 4-year school, right? So, because they're coming from Durham Tech, which is 2 years, to like NCCU, which is 4 years. So that's, I think it's just a typo mistake or just a, mistake. Um, but let's see what else here. Focus, AP style, we went over that. The good room for improvement here is mainly that your paragraphs could be shorter. So especially this first one, um, and also indent at the paragraph. Even though I can tell where they are because this ends sooner, but indent so that I can really see. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna. It really is just that first one, so I think I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I still said good room for improvement. So yeah, free of your opinions, excellent. This is the information gathering. I think that there still is a lot more you could have included, especially since it's only 319 words. So you are definitely missing an important source, which is some official person from the transfer services office. It's fine to talk to students, but they should be your secondary sources, not your primary source. And the website shouldn't be your primary source either. And so, um, accuracy in facts, names, and titles. I think that on this one also you could have, you say 8% of the student body, which is less than 8,300. That's kind of confusing. I think that you should, if our student body is eight, look at the source I gave you, the nces.ed.gov, and see what our student population is for undergraduates, and then just do the math, figure out what 8% is. And then, but you do have good information about what the requirements are, that kind of thing. So that's why you got good room for improvement. And again, I think that this is a good story that could be in the Echo, just probably they'll want you to gather more information. All right, so I just wanted to let you know. I hope this is helpful, and I hope that you're getting some information from this that you can use to improve your second story.